What's up, guys? Alex here. Again, recovering from COVID or the flu. So bear with me with the voice. But I want to talk about Destiny and Hasan real quick. And the only reason why I'm talking about these two individuals in this video is because it's been in the news lately with Charlie Kirk. Normally, I don't give a shit at all about this stuff. I get comments sometimes from you guys. Alex, what do you think about iDubbbz? What do you think about the Blizzard fucking dude? Dude, I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. If you guys care that much about internet drama with certain people like Boogie, Wings of Redemption, the black dude that's always yelling at people, I forgot his name, Keemstar, iDubbbz, H3H3, dude, get a life, dude. If you guys have to constantly wake up every day and think about these people, I'm telling you, the best thing you can do is to go get a job. No, seriously, get a fucking job. And if you already have a job, you clearly have too much time in your hands, get a second job. Rant over. Anyway, Destiny and Hasan. So, should they be canceled? Should they be taken offline? Should they be demonetized? So again, if you're new to the channel, new to me, I'm a very moderate person. You know, I have strong opinions. I'm going to tell you where I'm at. I did vote for Trump, but I am not MAGA. There's a lot of things wrong that Trump does. He broke a lot of promises with his campaign promises. The economy is dog shit. Don't even get me started. I am not a pro-Trumper at all. So, that being said, Destiny and Hasan are both pieces of shit human filth. Now, Destiny is very interesting. We'll start with Destiny because Destiny is a very emotional person and he's very sneaky. He's sneaky in a way where there are at times Destiny does come off as someone as being with humanity. However, there are times where he trolls the world and he is a evil piece of shit. And I don't even think it's funny. I just think he's a piece of shit. The other person, Hasan, is a little bit more dangerous. He's a bit more calculated. He's not as emotional, in my opinion, as Destiny, but he's very aware of what he's doing. He is very, he's definitely more involved and cares more about money than Destiny, which is why he's more calculated. However, he slips up from time to time, and yes, he's still a human piece of shit. So, should they both be canceled? Should they be removed off the air? That's going to be entirely up to the companies that host them. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm completely shocked that Hasan is not banned on Twitch yet. I think he will be banned soon. I'm very surprised he is not banned. I think he should be banned off of Twitch. He would probably end up on Kick or YouTube, but I think the demonetization of Destiny is very fair considering he's advocating for violence. They both are. Don't even get me started. I don't even need to bring up examples because of, just for example, you know, I don't even want to say these things, but Hasan with the threats against United States, what was it, the senator? Don't even get me started, dude. With the gun picture, all this other stuff behind this, not even just with Charlie Kirk, but Destiny too as well, threatening to just, you guys have seen all the clips. I've seen all the clips. I'm just giving my take here. My main problem with these two individuals, and you also might be thinking, Alex, isn't there people on the right that do this as well? Honestly, not really. They were on the right and they're doing the same thing. I would have the same opinion. The biggest person that comes to my mind that is comparable to these two, but is not a piece of shit for the most part, is Asmongold. He's more far right. Asmon is very calculated with his decision making. He's very involved with money. He loves money. I think for the most part, he is smarter than both of these two people combined. I think he's very calculating with what he says and where the money's at. And I think that, honestly, at the end of the day, he has a lot of opinions. He is not sharing with his audience because they are too dangerous and he doesn't want to say them out loud to lose money. That's my personal thoughts on Asmongold. but he's not even in the same realm as Destiny and Hasan. When it comes to Destiny and Hasan, one of the most dangerous things is that their audiences tend to be very young. They are following these Destiny and Hasan and their talking points. It's not a surprise, guys, if you probably dig deeper, that these are these recent things, especially with Charlie Kirk. This person was very active on Discord. Discord is a huge problem because I made a community post on this, but people are like, oh, well, you can't blame the platform. Yes, you can, because they're all gravitating towards these same platforms. You'll notice this time after time. You know, if that's not the case, and why are they always being on Discord? It's always being brought up. Trust me, Discord is a serious problem, and the problem is, from my experience, is that on Discord, you can get away with a lot of things. It's where a lot of swattings happen. It's where a lot of doxing happens. And these people get banned, if they do at all, and they immediately come back as a cockroach under a new account easily. Something definitely needs to be done. Discord is not being held accountable enough. Anyway, the interesting thing, though, guys, is that you'll notice that there's a direct correlation between Discord communities and communities like Hasan's and Destiny's. And I would not be surprised at all, guys, if it's not just in their Discord communities, that there's Discord communities that branch off of their main communities that are actively discussing the next shooting, to be honest with you guys. That's what I believe. I would bet money on it. And the main problem, like I said, guys, is they are encouraging people who watch to have this kind of ideology. So even if Destiny and Hasan, you might be saying, oh, free speech, yes, but free speech does not include, guys, incitement of violence. It does not include, like, you know, encouraging people to break the law. It's the most asinine thing that Destiny said recently, I believe, when the clip was something like, conservatives have to be afraid of events so Trump turns down the heat or something. Honestly, Trump's rhetoric is not even that bad. I mean, some of it needs to be toned down for sure, especially with maybe a little bit of the immigration stuff. Can't be arresting people at Home Depot, but it's just the rhetoric alone, guys, is why demonetization will not be far enough for these guys. They probably should be banned, specifically Hasan off of Twitch. I think it's only a matter of time. When it comes to Destiny, they're both going to end up on Kick. And this is not the end. If you guys think that they're going to just stop what they're saying, they definitely won't. Don't be surprised, guys, in the next week or two, you remember, like, oh, wasn't Alex just saying this like a week or two ago, that these guys were going to get taken out on Twitch and YouTube? Yeah, what I mean by taken out is, like, get banned, to be clear. I'm telling you, it's only going to be a matter of time. I think there's some things in the background, too, with Elon Musk. I think he was in discussion with Jeff Bezos and Twitch with Hasan. So Hasan's definitely, the days are numbered. But you can't be going around, guys, on these platforms and just advocating for violence. You can't, you know, you have so many people watching that you have no idea how old they are. They could be fucking 16 years old, you know, advocating for violence, and maybe they have a bad day at school, and whoop, well, now you have a, you know, the next, you know, school event. So it's just these little things. You know, you're held responsible for what you say online. You're held responsible for these two individuals specifically saying these things. And, you know, if it was a right-wing person also, and I'm not right-wing at all, but if there was some right-wing individuals or even Asmongold advocating for violence, I would say the same thing. You know, I do think, though, that there are a lot of people, guys, be aware that some are smarter than others. Some are not as emotional as Destiny, and they have true thoughts that they're not going to say publicly because they don't want to get demonetized, they don't want to lose their income. Don't listen to these influencers. Don't listen to these streamers. Most of them are full of shits. They honestly, to be honest with you guys, and almost in a way, very small way, I almost have a respect for Destiny and Hasan compared to these other guys, because they at least say what they say, even though it's evil and heinous and they should be banned. These other guys, you don't really know what they're thinking, because all they care about is the dollar bills, y'all. So anyway, that's about it. Let me know down below what you guys think, but it doesn't even really matter at the end of the day what I think, because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, their days are numbered anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Peace out.